Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief. These are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkunpregnant.org. That's thinkunpregnant.org.
Let's get you the final numbers of game number 7 here today inside the BOK Center as Broken Arrow wins at 70-48. For the Warriors, they were led in scoring by Yaya Gibson along with Demoya Gator, both with 12 each, 11 from Aaliyah Shawnee, 3 from Camden Hall, 8 from Tyra McKinney, and 2 from Riley Hunter. Again, Glenpool goes 19 of 54, 35%, 3 of 18 from 3, 16%, and 7 of 12 from the foul line, 58%. Leading rebounder was, again, Tyra McKinney, finished with 11. 9 assists to 22 turnovers, 5 blocks, and 14 steals for Glenpool. Leah Shawnee led the way with 6. Leading the team in assists was Leah Shawnee and Yaya Gibson, both with 3 each. For Broken Arrow, led in scoring tonight, Mackenzie Bethurin with 32, 16 from Micaiah Bowen, 14 from Macy Morosini, and 6 points from Kate Wigginton and 2 from Taryn Jacobs. As a team, BA goes 25 of 56, 44%, 8 of 19 from 3, 42%, and 85% from the foul line, 12 of 14. And 37 total rebounds. Morosini led the way with 10. 18 assists to 18 turnovers. Kate Wigginton led the team with 6 assists. They did have 1 block and 15 steals. Leading the team in steals was Kate Wigginton with 4. Points in the paint belong to Glenpool, 30-22. Points off turnovers, BA led at 25-11. They also led second chance 13-6 and fast break points 14-10. Bench points again 2 apiece for both teams. We just had the score tied one time. We had 2 lead changes as Broken Arrow wins it going away, outscoring Glenpool again, really, and it was the second and third quarter. They outscored them 52-27 between those 2 quarters. In the second half, they outscored Glenpool 31-24 to win at 70-48. We'll take a break, come back as we'll get you set for the final game of the night as Owasso takes on Wilson Henryetta in the final matchup here from the Tournament of Champions on day 1. Back after this, it's the 59th annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv.
Looking to jumpstart your career affordably? Tri-County Tech is the place. Our award-winning school, powered by OK Career Tech, offers top-notch instructors and job placement support to help you secure your dream job. Join the workforce sooner with our programs, especially in high-demand fields like construction and healthcare. We provide quick and easy in-house financial assistance for most programs. With our new flexible year-round schedule for working adults, you can achieve your goals at your own pace. Classes start soon, so visit tricountytech.edu/adult and start your journey today.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
Brahms is bringing the heat. Introducing Brahms' new spicy chicken sandwiches. Flavor this good just can't be beat. Brahms' crispy, tender, spicy chicken delivers just enough kick to ramp up our original recipe. Get it regular or club style with crispy bacon and American cheese. Add on Brahms sauce for that extra burst of heat, and you have spicy chicken sandwich perfection, because nothing is better than Brahms.
Born and raised in Edmond, Oklahoma, Trevor Randall is very familiar with the area and the Oklahoma economy. Trevor enjoys helping customers just like you identify the insurance coverage that best fits their needs, with over 19 years of experience to help you better understand the options, whether that's auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more. So give Randall Insurance Agency a call at 405-341-7878 and let us help you get the protection you need with the service you deserve.
The proof starts here at Upper Crust. The details are deliberate, perfectly on purpose. From that warm greeting to the wood-fired smoky char of our signature pies. Upper Crust, gather round.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple. For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has...
Welcome back inside the BOK Center. Dustin Goodall alongside Matt Ader. Coming up, your final game of the night, the Owasso Rams out of 6A taking on Class B, Wilson Henryetta. Again, Wilson Henryetta, a 30-2 record a year ago. They were the Class B state champs, defeated Calumet 69-44. Of course, Gashawn and Sabrine Shelburne, again, both with 25 points in that game. But it's a tall order tonight, Matt, as they take on the Owasso Rams. And I know you've had an opportunity. They're one of their games last year, a couple of them, in fact. This will be my first look at Jalen Montanati tonight. I'm excited for it.
He is the real deal. I can tell you right now, the internet is not wrong on this guy. Jalen Montanati, just a complete player, if you can imagine that. Obviously, the son of Owasso head coach Brian Montanati, the former Oklahoma State forward who played under Eddie Sutton back in the golden age of Oklahoma State basketball, if you will. I think that might be
Bronze Age now, right?
Certainly was a very high caliber player was Montanati, and then his son just picking up on the basketball floor right where Dad left off. In fact, Jalen, depending on who you talk to, may even be a better player than Brian Montanati. Dustin, and some of the homework that you were doing, found out that there have been 21 different schools that have offered Jalen. He averages over 23 points a game, and that was a year ago. And, of course, he is a state champion from a year ago. Owasso, just a very, very complete team. The Wilson Tigers, on the other hand, phenomenal basketball team that's going to be in here, and the name Shelburne is going to be said a lot on this Squirrel broadcast, as 4 of the 5 starters all bear the same last name, and they can all play basketball.
They certainly can, and that's I will say that's pretty impressive, because obviously growing up from Old Mulgee, Wilson is not far from where I grew up, and Wilson basketball has never really been anything kind of big around in that area, but all of a sudden they've got a team, especially the last few years, that's gotten better, and they look to really continue to get better. And this is one of those games you kind of, throw your name out there and say, you go out and we're going to challenge Owasso tonight.
Absolutely. If I was Wilson, this would be a game that I would be looking forward to. I mean, if you can go out there and really put Owasso in a game, that is certainly something to walk out of this Tournament of Champions field very, very proud of. And if they happen to pull off the win tonight, oh my goodness, it would be in sports news from coast to coast.
Let's see Owasso and Wilson tonight. Let's get the starters. First for the Tigers, they'll go with a 5'10" sophomore, number 0, Zion Shelburne. 6'2" junior, number 1, Keshawn Shelburne. 6'2" junior, number 12, Andrew Wilson. 6 foot sophomore, number 24, Sabrine Shelburne. And the final starter, 5'10" senior, number 45, Charles Shelburne. They're led by head coach Grant Proctor. And again, Wilson comes in with a record so far this season, 4-1. Their only loss was to Cassia Hall most recently on the 21st, 86-58. On the other side for the Owasso Rams, they'll go with the 6'7" junior forward, number 1, Jalen Montanati. 6'4" junior guard, number 3, Bowden Williams. 6'4" forward, again, number 4, Julius Wilson. The 6'11" senior forward, number 15, Jax Kerr. And the final starter, the 5'10" senior guard, number 33, Kobe Freeman. Owasso is led by, of course, head coach Brian Montanati. So that's, again, the starters for both teams. Or one thing to add too, I know obviously Montanani is heavily recruited, but I do know that the big man inside, Jax Kerr, is also moving on. He'll be playing at the next level as well. So that's going to be something I think is going to be tough tonight for Wilson. Again, they definitely don't have the size matching up with Owasso.
And Owasso just doesn't seem to run out of big time players either. That school right now just doing something very, very special in the world of basketball.
But, of course, Jax Kerr, we told you he's moving on to the next level as well. He'll be headed to St. Louis University. So you're looking at probably 2 D1 guys against, again, 5 shorter guys from Wilson. We'll see. Maybe sometimes the speed and the quickness can alleviate the big man inside.
Well, this is not the type of matchup that Owasso will see for the majority of this year. They're not going to play a lot of teams that are this much smaller but also exceptionally quick.
Owasso will be in the whites, Wilson in the blacks. As Wilson moves right to left, Owasso moving left to right as we are moments away from the final game here on day 1 of the Tournament of Champions. It looks like Jax Kerr will come out and jump for Owasso. Wilson will counter with Andrew Wilson. The opening tip, and at one end controlled by Owasso. So Rams will start with the basketball. Jax Kerr. Out of Bowden Williams. Back out deep left wing. Now on the penetration is Freeman. Here's a 3 from the corner, up and no good. One and done. Here come the Tigers, their opening possession. Zion Shelburne attacks the rim. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound to Owasso's Bowden Williams. Williams quickly into the front court to Freeman. Freeman on the penetration. Back out into the hands of Julius Wilson. Wilson will penetrate. Spin move up with a right-handed shot. It was no good, but he drew the foul. It'll be 2 free throws now from Julius Wilson.
Quick spin move from Julius Wilson, too. He can turn at full speed. They're going to call that on the floor. I thought he was going to get the continuation for the shot right there.
Trying to see who they called that on. As Montanani, fadeaway jumper, no good, but drew the foul. And I believe this will be on Zabreed Shelburne. That'll be his first. So Brian Shelburne. Fouls Jalen Montanani. Montanani to the free throw line. 6'7" junior. Looking for his first points of the game. First free throws up, and it's no good.
It's another thing about Jalen Montanani, just a junior, already collected 21 big Division I college basketball offers.
Anthony Wynn Jr. in for Wilson. His exiting will be Andrew Wilson. Montanani will have one more. Taking his time. Second free throw is up and good as he knocks down 1 of 2, and Owasso takes an early 1-0 lead. Here's the pass on the near side. Nice hands that time from Zabrian Shelburne. Bounce pass into the corner. Here's a 3 from Anthony Wynn Jr. No good. Backside rebound to Julius Wilson. Outlet pass up ahead to Montanani. Montanani on the penetration. Had it stripped and stolen. Nice hands from Shelburne. Now Zion Shelburne. Back to Zabrian Shelburne. Her shot in the paint is no good. Rebound caroms out to Zion Shelburne. His 3 is no good. And again, some quick shots and some missed early ones here for Wilson.
Wilson has done a great job of getting looks at the basket against this much taller Owasso Rams team. Their ball movement's been great. The way they see each other on the floor is spectacular right now.
So into the front court comes Freeman. Kobe Freeman, his floater in the paint, no good. Jax Kerr with the offensive rebound, missed the stick back, but drew the foul. See who this is on. This will be on Zion Shelburne. That's his first third-team foul as Jax Kerr hits the free throw line. Kerr, the 6'11" senior, again headed to St. Louis. First free throw is up, and it's good. Kerr will have one more. Kerr's second foul shot, takes 2 dribbles, lets it go, and knocks it down. Owasso 3 of 4 early. It's 3-0. Owasso on top. So Brian Shelburne, bounce pass to Charles Shelburne. Now they'll go baseline to Keon Shelburne. His jumper from the right baseline, no good. Rebound into the hands of Julius Wilson. Up ahead to Bowden Williams. And Wilson traveled the basketball. That'll be a turnover. And getting it back is Wilson.
Well, you got to like the quicks of this Wilson team. The Tigers pretty aggressive defensively, going nose to nose with Owasso right now.
Zion Shelburne in the backcourt. Here comes the trap. Lobs up ahead into the hands of Brian Shelburne. Shelburne with it, far side of the floor. Stays with the dribble. Bounce pass near side to Zion Shelburne. Here's a 3 from Charles Shelburne in the corner. Is up and good, and Wilson is on the board. Score tied at 3.
Good ball movement as they just pass that one around the shell as Owasso comes down the floor really quickly. Easy 2-point bucket that time for Jax Kerr.
5-3. Here's another left wing 3 from Wilson. No good. Missing that shot was a Brian Shelburne. Outlet pass up ahead to Kobe Freeman. Attacks the rim. Layup good off the glass from Freeman. His first 2 of the game, and that's 4 straight, making it 7-3. Owasso on top. So Brian Shelburne back near side to Keyshawn Shelburne. Picked his dribble up. Bounce pass to his left is a Brian Shelburne. It's stolen away by Kobe Freeman. Here comes Freeman back the other way into the paint and drew the foul. This will be on, I believe, Zion Shelburne.
Boy, Kobe Freeman has showed some real quickness in his ability to handle the ball, and he'll go to the bench to catch a much-deserved breather. Subbing back in for Wilson will be Anthony Wynn Jr.
Cohen Scott has also checked in for Owasso. Here's the inbound to Wilson. Into the hands of Cohen Scott, and then a whistle and an offensive foul. This will be against Owasso. That's going to be on Jax Kerr.
Yeah, they caught Kerr as he stepped down toward the baseline. He was trying to set a screen for Jalen Montanani coming up to the wing and just got caught trying to move. He kind of pushed the elbow out to make sure he could get a little contact right there. Referee right on top of it.
Jax Kerr will exit. Into the game is Julian Wilson for the first time tonight. As Keyshawn Shelburne bounce pass to Zion Shelburne. Into the paint, back out straight away into the hands of Anthony Wynn Jr. Now Zion Shelburne trying to make a move. Was cut off. Keyshawn Shelburne backs down the defender. Now backs it out beyond the three-point line. Under 4:50 to go here in the opening quarter. Zion Shelburne crossover move. Now to Brian Shelburne. Back straight away 3 from Zion Shelburne, and he buried it. Well, the three-pointer keeping Wilson in this, and it's now 7-6. And Wilson lost it. Ball's on the floor, picked up by Julian Wilson, and then a foul away from the ball. This will be on Wilson. This will be on Charles Shelburne.
That's number 45, Charles Shelburne, his first team foul number 5.
His first team foul number 5, so free throws upcoming for Owasso. It'll be Julian Wilson.
5 quick fouls for Wilson, too. Just 1 so far against Owasso.
Julian Wilson's first free throw is up and good, and the Rams getting it done from the free throw line. Second free throw from Julian Wilson, up and good as he gets them both. 9-6, Owasso on top here in quarter number 1. So Brian Shelburne picked his dribble up, bounce pass to Zion Shelburne. Zion stays with the dribble. He'll pull up over Montanati. Missed that 3 as it rimmed out. Rebound into the hands of Julius Wilson. Up ahead to Montanati for the lay-in. Missed it. Bowden Williams stayed with the offensive rebound, able to come back up with it. Here's the lob underneath to Montanati. Caught it in the air and scored. Laid it in off the glass. Count it, and he's fouled.
Tough play right there from Jalen Montanani, too. Taking the contact mid-air, still managed to get the finish.
That'll be on Anthony Wynn Jr., his first.
Second trip to the free throw line for Montanani. First opportunity to tack down an and 1.
1 of 2 from the charity stripe tonight. Foul shot is up and good as he capitalizes on the three-point play. It's 12-6 Owasso. They've doubled up Wilson. Zion Shelburne. Far side of the floor is Brian Shelburne. Does not use the screen. He'll attack all the way in and draw the foul on the drive from Zabrian Shelburne. It's just going to be the third foul against Owasso. It'll be on Cohen Scott.
Really good look at the bucket from Zabrian Shelburne. I think he's disappointed he didn't get to finish there.
Zabrian Shelburne looking for his first points of the game. First foul shot is up and no good as he left it short.
Coming to the floor for Owasso, Colby Freeman will check into the game, take the place of Julius Wilson.
Also in for the Tigers, Alan Dobson. Dobson will get Anthony Wynn Jr. Second free throw from Zabrian Shelburne. And left it short. We got a lane violation. I think we're going to have one more. This is going to be on Owasso. So Zabrian Shelburne with one more opportunity here. So second free throw up and good on 3 attempts from Zabrian Shelburne. His first points of the game. It's 12-7 Owasso. As on the drive, Montanani lays it in off the glass.
One of the other things that Jalen Montanani could do, get from the top of the key to the rim very efficiently. That time just caught Wilson too far up in his face.
And Charles Shelburne draws the foul on Owasso. This will be on Julian Wilson. That'll be his first.
Got him on the floor, no shots with this one.
Shelburne underneath. Nifty pass to Keshawn Shelburne, who laid it in off the glass inside.
Boy, if that was a drawn-up play, it's a great one. You got to star that one in the book and go back to it at some point.
Montanani, right wing, on the drive. Spin move, stays with the dribble. Cross-court pass. Bowden Williams for an open three, no good. One and done. Is coming over the rebound is Talon Dobson. Keshawn Shelburne here on the near side. Trying to go somewhere with it. Brian Shelburne. Shelburne on the drive. Spin move up with the right hand. Left it short. Rebound Bowden Williams. Owasso wants to run. Julian Wilson into the front court to Montanani left wing. Montanani creates a little space. Pulls up for the jumper and they get him for the offensive foul as Jalen that time using that off arm to create some space. That's kind of a weak call.
And Jalen Montanani kind of laughing it off as he goes down the floor. He did extend, but he didn't get just a whole lot of contact there. But referees are going to be watching for that. Wilson guys really wanting to go kind of hard man-to-man defense in some of those instances right there. They are not afraid to play right up in your face.
2:34 to play in the opening quarter. Owasso leads it 14-9. On the near side is Charles Shelburne. That's Brian Shelburne. Around the screen right. Bounce pass to Dobson left corner. Dobson being hounded, turns it over. Coming up with a steal that time was Owasso. That was Cohen Scott who come up with a steal. Bowden Williams on the drive, attacks the rim, shot blocked, and then a late whistle and a foul call. And the Wilson fans not happy about that one.
That will draw the ire of the entire stadium, and it was a late whistle. I think the foul was there. The whistle just came in late.
Well, that's a big foul because now Charles Shelburne has picked up his second, and the crowd letting him have it. They did not agree with that one. Kind of had an opportunity to look at it on the monitor down here and made a case for the block there as Bowden Williams knocks down that first free throw.
Could hear the Wilson coach talking to the officials, thinking maybe the ball had already left the hand by the time the contact got there.
Owasso has made a living from the foul line. 7 of 8 as a team, make it 8 of 9 as Bowden Williams knocks down both.
Kobe Freeman back into the game for Owasso. He'll take the place of Bowden Williams.
2:07 to go. 6A's Owasso leading Class B Wilson 16-9 here in the opening round of the 2024 Tournament of Champions. Ryan Shelburne out of Zion Shelburne. And he draws the foul on the drive.
We knew that this Wilson team was going to be quick, Dustin, but words cannot put into exactly how fast these guys are. They move extremely well, both with and without the basketball.
Well, now you have an opportunity here to pick up some points at the free throw line as they drew that last foul on Kobe Freeman. So that's 5 team fouls. Zion Shelburne to the free throw line. First free throw is up and good. Checking back in, Andrew Wilson. So he'll get Brian Shelburne. Second free throw from Zion Shelburne. Foul shot is up and good from the lefty. He's got now 7 in the game, 16-11. Wilson's closed the gap to within 5 as Montanati thought about the 3. Instead, will drive into the paint. They kick it out to Freeman, right wing. Freeman on the drive, had it knocked away out of his hands from behind. They're going to say last touch, though, by the Tigers. It'll stay with the Rams.
That will trigger Jax Kerr back into the game. He will take the place of Julian Wilson on the floor, and Owasso all of a sudden got about 8 inches taller.
Jax Kerr with an early 4 points. Going Scott inbound to Montanani left corner. Underneath to Kerr, backs his way in, steps through, missed the layup. Tip in is good, but they're going to whistle a foul on the rebound. This is going to go against Jax Kerr. And if it is Kerr, that's big because that's 2 now on the big man.
They did call that on Kerr. Said that on the initial miss, everything was fine, but on the stick back, he got called for just a little bit of a forearm push to the back there as he went back up to get that ball, and now a timeout on the floor.
We'll take it with Wilson, 1:37 to go. Owasso leads 16-11. Back to BOK Center after this, the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com. Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil.
It's also Oklahoma. Dustin Goodo alongside Matt Adair as Owasso leading Wilson in the final game of the night, 16-11. Tigers will have it out of the timeout. And still in quarter number 1. Here's the inbound. Will go into the hands of Zion Shelburne. Back to Talon Dobson. Now to the front court as they beat the pressure. Zion Shelburne with it. Wilson will set it up offensively. Zion Shelburne, crossover move. Now into the paint. Back out to Sean. Shelburne floats up a 3. It's an air ball, and it was not touched by Owasso, so Rams will get the basketball back. Now Wilson throwing a little pressure here at Owasso in the backcourt. In the hands of Cohen Scott. Actually, that's Kobe Freeman. Back near side to Crew Byerly. Checked in, he threw it away. Now into the paint. Layup good for Keshawn Shelburne. He's got 4, the lead down to 3. And Coach Montanati wants a timeout. We'll take the 30 with him. 1:06 to go, first quarter. Owasso leads 16-13. Back to BOK Center after this here on Squirtle.tv.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here. Why be a ranger? At Northwestern.
To the BOK Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Matt Adair alongside Dustin Goodnow. Owasso Rams, Wilson Tigers battling it out here in the last boys game of day 1.
So there's a pass underneath to Byerly. Now to the paint to Bowden Williams. Back out to Freeman to Montanati. Good closeout there from Keshawn Shelburne. Freeman across the paint to Williams. Left wing open three. Around the rim. No good. Montanani with the offensive rebound. They're going to say push in the back, and Montanani's going to pick up his second. So Montanani and Jax Kerr both now with 2 fouls. So that foul will be on the rebound. So we're going to go back the other direction now and shoot free throws, which Montanani obviously not happy.
How impressive is this Wilson Tigers team, though, Dustin?
So far, I'd say a pretty good start as Keshawn Shelburne knocks down the free throw. Charles Shelburne back in. So Montanani will have to exit.
Got a little bit of everything going on, the big school versus the small school, but these Wilson Tigers, they will just go toe-to-toe with anybody that wants to get on the basketball court with them.
Second free throw, no good, and they get the offensive rebound. Zion Shelburne comes up with it. Shelburne across the paint, up and under layup, no good. Bowden Williams with a rebound. Here comes Williams, accelerates into the front court, now into the paint. Here's the runner, it's an air ball. Keshawn Shelburne with a rebound.
Boy, credit Charles Shelburne with a great defensive play right there, Dustin. Went to the stone statue ready to take the charge, and that threw off the shot of Owasso's Bowden Williams. He really looked like he was going to lean in for it, realized that he couldn't make that contact without getting the call and let the floater go.
And now a foul against Crew Byerly. So Byerly picks up the foul. That'll be his first, and now heading to the free throw line at once more, Keshawn Shelburne.
In what is now just a 2-point game, 16-14 in favor of Owasso as the first free throw is just off the mark.
Yeah, Shelburne's missed his last 2, now 1 of 3 in the game. So Keshawn Shelburne will shoot one more. Second foul shot is no good, and we're got another lane violation, I think, sir. We are. This is the second time this has happened to Owasso tonight. So now Anthony Wynn Jr. will check in for Zion Shelburne. One more upcoming for Keshawn Shelburne. Second foul shot off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound picked up by Kobe Freeman. Here comes Owasso charging the other way. Freeman cross court to Julius Wilson, now to the corner. That's Cohen Scott with it, back to Freeman. Freeman will penetrate baseline, and then Charles Shelburne took it away. Here's a baseball pass up ahead. Running this one down was Keshawn Shelburne. Saves it to Wynn Jr. His layup, no good at the horn, and that's how the first 8 minutes will come to a close. But boy, that was close.
What a contest.
We will head to the second quarter after this. Owasso leading Wilson 16-14. This is the Tournament of Champions, 59th annual edition, right here on Squirtle.tv.
Brahms is bringing the heat. Introducing Brahms new spicy chicken sandwiches. Flavor this good just can't be beat. Brahms crispy, tender, spicy chicken delivers just enough kick to ramp up our original recipe. Get it regular or club style with crispy bacon and American cheese. Add on Brahms sauce for that extra burst of heat, and you have spicy chicken sandwich perfection, because nothing is better than Brahms.
Born and raised in Edmond, Oklahoma, Trevor Randall is very familiar with the area and the Oklahoma economy. Trevor enjoys helping customers just like you identify the insurance coverage that best fits their needs, with over 19 years of experience to help you better understand the options, whether that's auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more. So give Randall Insurance Agency a call at 405-341-7878 and let us help you get the protection you need with the service you deserve. Born and raised in Edmond, Oklahoma, Trevor Randall.
Back to quarter number 2 here at the BOK Center. Final day of the tournament, opening round of the Tournament of Champions. 16-14, Owasso leads it. Wilson will start with the basketball, moving right to left. As it'll be Charles Shelburne has it, then loses it out of bounds. That'll be a turnover on the opening possession. Ball will go back to Owasso. There's Jalen Montanani back out there for Owasso. Here come the Rams. Kobe Freeman with it. Into the front court. Right wing to Montanani. Montanani backs down the defender. He's working against Keshawn Shelburne. Here comes the triple team, and then Well, Montanani draws the foul. Coach Proctor wanted a jump ball, but they're going to stay with the foul on the floor. So this will be on Zion Shelburne, and I believe that is his third. Team number 1. So Montanani will inbound to the baseline. Montanani lobs it into Bowden Williams, right corner. Back to Montanani at the right block. Fadeaway shot, no good. And Keyshawn Shelburne may have come up with a piece of that. As here comes Charles Shelburne the other way. Now to Brian Shelburne, and lost it out of bounds. That'll be a turnover as he was headed towards the rim. Ball goes back to Owasso.
Boy, already starting to feel like tournament-style basketball here. In this one, 16-14 Owasso with the lead, 7:26 left to go here in the first half. And every call right now, Dustin, feels huge.
It certainly does. As Bowden Williams out to Julius Wilson. Now here's Montanani for the corner 3. No good. Follow his own shot. Pull up baseline jumper good from Jalen Montanani. He's now got 8.
You know, we talk a lot about the TOC down here kind of replicating an early version of state tournament atmosphere. And hats off to this tournament field once again, getting it done even here on day 1.
Charles Shelburne hoists up a 3. He drilled it from the top of the key. It's a big shot from Charles Shelburne. His second made 3. Wilson's back within 1. And then a travel on the other end. That'll be a turnover against the Rams. Tigers will get it back.
Boy, and right now, Wilson just feeling the momentum as the Owasso Rams will continue to run some substitutions in. Julian Wilson will head back to the floor for Coach Montanani.
Kobe Freeman will exit. Charles Shelburne will inbound to the backcourt. Wilson with an opportunity to take their first lead. As Zion Shelburne hands to Keyshawn Shelburne. 6:40 to go until halftime as Shelburne backs it all the way out near the midcourt stripe. Around the screen right. Stays with the dribble. It's by the defender. Dumps it off underneath. Shelburne. Shot was no good. Got his own offensive rebound. Back out to Wynn Jr. Lines up a 3. It's no good. Montanani has the rebound. Ripped it away from Shelburne, and they just got him for a foul. As that's going to be the second now into Brian Shelburne. So that'll be his second team foul against the Tigers. So Zabron Shelburne picked up the foul. 18-17 Owasso. Bowden Williams. Hands back to Julian Wilson. Now to Julius Wilson. His right-handed floater on the paint. No good. Got his own offensive rebound. Went backed up. Had it stripped out of his hands. It goes out of bounds on the baseline. They're going to say it's going to stay with Owasso after a couple of seconds of a conference.
Boy, good quick hands by this Wilson team too, Dustin. And if you'll notice, they're really getting after the ball as the shooters start to pull up. They've got that ball right in front of them. Seen 2 or 3 times them get those knockouts.
Julian Wilson inbound to Montanani. Turns and fires for 3. Hit the side of the backboard. And a rebound to Wilson. Here comes Charles Shelburne. Shelburne quickly into the paint. Had it knocked away and stolen. Montanani comes out of there with it. Now Julian Wilson's got it to Bowden Williams. Layup good with a right hand, and they count the basket, and he's fouled for Bowden Williams.
Going to get the and one right here, and I think it's Zion Shelburne that they're going to call with the foul.
If it is, that's his 4th. So Zion Shelburne, he'll have to head to the bench. He's picked up 4. So 20-17 Owasso as Bowden Williams will shoot. Jax Kerr also back in. Bowden Williams already 2 for 2. He's got 4 points in the game. Opportunity to get to 5 right here. Williams takes 2 dribbles, shoots, and knocks it down. 21-17 Owasso. Back down the other way comes Charles Shelburne, and then a timeout called by Wilson. We'll take one with him. 5:38 to go until halftime. Owasso leads 21-17. Back for more of the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions right after this here on Squirtle.tv.
The proof starts here at Upper Crust. The details are deliberate, perfectly on purpose. From that warm greeting to the wood-fired smoky char of our signature pies. Upper Crust, gather round.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple. For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has
Down to Charles Shelburne. They set it up on offense, 5:35 to go. They trail 21-17 to Owasso as Keshawn Shelburne out with a deep right wing. Now backs it out, guarded by Bowden Williams. Now to his right, so Brian Shelburne kicked it back out. Keshawn Shelburne. Shelburne looks for a screen, decides to continue with the dribble, created some contact, threw up a wild shot. Bowden Williams had the rebound, and they're going to say he traveled with it, and that'll be a turnover on Owasso. The Tigers will get to keep it. I got to tell you, I didn't think I'd see a travel out of that. I thought they may have said he would have went out of bounds, but there's the inbound. Going up to grab that one was Keshawn Shelburne, then threw it away. Back comes Owasso. Laying it in off the glass was Julian Wilson for his first 2.
Julian Wilson.
23-17 now. Owasso's extended the lead. Charles Shelburne lobs to his right. Sabrain Shelburne. Shelburne on the drive, leans in with a right hand, left the layup short. Jax Kerr with a rebound. Here comes Julian Wilson to Montanati. Pull up, right elbow jumper, good from Montanati. And Owasso starting to take over here in this one, and Wilson wants a timeout. 4:37 to go, 25-17 Owasso leads. Back to BOK Center next, the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions, right here on Squirtle.tv.
As you travel down the road of the gold ball, know that you can always get a slam dunk of a deal at Jansen GMC on North Van Buren in Enid. It's always a smooth ride in a 2020 GMC Sierra, Canyon, Yukon, Terrain, or Acadia. Jansen's offers one of the best lineups of used cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs in Enid. Check JansenGMC.com for details. Drive a little, save a lot at Jansen GMC, 2602 North Van Buren in Enid.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405.
Inbound will go to Shelburne as he'll bring it up. Crossing the logo center court and then trying to reach in and come up with the steal was Julius Wilson, not able to, as Anthony Wynn Jr. has it now. Top of the key. Left wing to Charles Shelburne. Brian Shelburne drives baseline, bounce cross court pass to Wynn Jr. right corner. 3, and he drilled it from the right corner. Big shot from Anthony Wynn Jr.
Drive and kick. Wilson played that one excellently.
Tigers back within 5 as Julian Wilson straight away to Kerr, back to Wilson. They're going to dare him to shoot. He'll hoist up the jumper, no good, and the rebound. We'll have a foul on the rebound. This will be on Julius Wilson, and we're going back the other way.
That's number 4, Julius Wilson.
That'll be the first on Julius Wilson, just the first team foul on the Rams.
This Wilson basketball team does such a good job of getting good position on rebounds. Tell you, when the team you're going against has got the height advantage, that's what you've got to be, is very positional as a player. Wilson doing it extremely well.
Anthony Wynn Jr. hands to Charles Shelburne. Stays with the dribble, attacks the rim. Shot was blocked, got his own offensive rebound, went back up, stayed with it. Ball pinballs around to Jax Kerr. Now Bowden Williams, outlet up ahead to Montanati. Reverse layup, good with the right hand. Nice finish there from Jalen Montanati. 27-20 Owasso. Brian Shelburne with it. Crossover move. Attacks into the paint. Lost it and threw it out of bounds. They're going to say last touch, though, by Owasso. I believe it went off the hands of Julius Wilson.
Trigger a bench for the substitution off of the bench for the Wilson Tigers as Keyshawn Shelburne will return to the lineup. Takes the place of Andrew Wilson. A lot of Wilsons. A Wilson team and then a Wilson player on each side.
And a lot of Shelburnes.
Certainly are a lot of Shelburnes out there.
There's the lob in by Shelburne. It's stolen away by Williams. Outlet pass up ahead to Montanati. Missed the layup at the rim. Rebound by Charles Shelburne. Boy, you're not going to see that very often. Shelburne in the backcourt. Now to the front court. Picked his dribble up. Near side, Keshawn Shelburne. Works against Julian Wilson. Spin move. Bounce pass. So Brain Shelburne up with a shot. Drew the foul, though, on Julius Wilson. So he'll head to the free throw line to shoot two. The second on Julius Wilson.
That's number 4, Julius Wilson is second. Team number 2, apply number 24, Brain Shelburne.
So Brain Shelburne to the free throw line. He's 1 of 2 tonight. As Andrew Wilson set to check in. First free throw from Shelburne, no good. Boy, Wilson has missed a lot of opportunities tonight, Matt, at the foul line. They missed 5 free throws.
Well, these guys are working really, really hard. I think it would be tough for any team to be able to get to the line and have enough gas left in the tank to consistently shoot free throws the way that I think this Wilson team can. But they are leaving it all out on the floor.
So Brain Shelburne missed the second free throw. Rebound caroms all the way out to the three-point line. It was picked up by Talon Dobson, so extra possession here for the Tigers. Keshawn Shelburne works against Jack Kerr, steps back. Now Williams is on him, kind of creates a little space, kicks it out of the corner. So Brain Shelburne back to Keshawn Shelburne on the drive. The floater with the left hand, no good. Rebound on the floor, tipped around, out of bounds. Last touch by, they're going to say Owasso. And now I think the two officials are going to talk about this because the other one was sitting in front of Coach Montanati. And they're going to change the call. They're going to give it to Owasso.
And that will draw the Boo Birds in here at the BOK.
Yeah, when you always have a game like this, you have obviously your Owasso fans, your Wilson fans, but then you have all the other people sitting around like an NCAA tournament game, start rooting for the Class B team to stay in this thing. As Julian Wilson, he'll pull up for the three, and he buried it.
Solid shot from Julian Wilson. They've been lagging off of him at the three-point line, and if he can hit a couple of those, it's going to force Wilson to step out on him.
Brain Shelburne with it. Bounce pass to Keshawn Shelburne. Wilson needs a basket here. They trail by 10. Largest lead of the game for Owasso. As Shelburne floats a pass. It's deflected and stolen by Julian Wilson. Wilson drives all the way in. Shot blocked, and the tip-in is good, though, from Montanati off the glass. That's a heck of a finish, and great hustle play there from Jalen Montanati.
Great bucket by Jalen Montanati, too. Got a little bump in the air. Wanted a call, didn't get it, but solid finish.
Brain Shelburne at the foul line. Backs it out beyond the three-point line. Bounce pass to Keshawn Shelburne. Stops at the right elbow. Pull-up jumper. Left it short. Kobe Freeman with the rebound. Here comes Owasso. Freeman up ahead to Bowden Williams. Attacks the rim. Layup good.
One thing that Owasso has done extremely well is score in transition. Really good court vision from the Owasso Rams as they can get up and down the floor.
18-6 is what they've outscored Wilson so far here in quarter number 2 with 1:15 to play. So Brain Shelburne on the crossover move. Back to Keshawn Shelburne. Keshawn on the drive. Cut off. Cross-court pass to Wynn Jr. They win Jr. Answers a Brain Shelburne. Under a minute to go until halftime as Shelburne around the screen left. Creates some space. Now hesitation. Move up with the left hand and finishing with the kiss off the glass.
Had to be a big high floater because 6'11" Jax Kerr was sailing through the air to go after that one. And now Montanati will be fouled as he goes to the rim.
So Jalen Montanati will head to the free throw line to shoot two.
Whistled that one against Andrew Wilson. Just his first. Andrew Wilson draws the foul. That will send Montanati to the free throw line for a look at two.
Montanati 2 for 3 tonight. Spins it, shoots it, and he missed off the front of the rim. Montanati now 2 for 4 from the charity stripe as Charles Shelburne back in for the Tigers. Jax Kerr will also exit for Owasso. So Jalen Montanati will have one more. As Crew Byerly set to check in for Jalen Montanati should he make this free throw. Second free throw from Montanati is up and good. As he cashing in, now 3 of 5 as he'll exit. Byerly back in. 40.5 to go as Wilson now is going to, that looks like they were going to try substitutions.
Checking in for Wilson number 10, Tapoya Williams.
Tapoya Williams will check in, the 5'10 junior, his first appearance of the game. Talon Dobson will inbound to Charles Shelburne. Wilson within 13. It's 35-22. Well, if you're Wilson, you'd like to get this thing down to 10, at least by halftime. Charles Shelburne pulls up for the three, and he missed it off to the right, and they get the offensive rebound, and then spinning into the paint was Talon Dobson, but they're going to say he traveled with it. There'll be no foul called here today, and Owasso will get it back.
I think Wilson was trying to make the case there that the travel was a result of the foul. Referee saw it the other way around. Traveled prior to any foul that may have occurred.
Byerly back out. Here comes Jalen Montanani in for the offense. 23 seconds to go. Kobe Freeman along the far side is trapped. Cross-court pass on the near side to Cohen Scott, to Williams, to Montanani. Pump fakes, defender flies by, fires for three. It's an air ball. Rebound by Andrew Wilson with 10 seconds to go. Here's the lob up ahead to Williams. 7 seconds, bounce pass. On the drive, the floater, no good that time from Alex Canodi. And here comes Bowden Williams. Half-court three is no good, and that's how the first 16 minutes come to a close at halftime of the final game of the night. Owasso leading Wilson 35-22. We'll take a break and come back to the VOK Center and have more for the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv.
Are you out of high school and looking for a career? At Tulsa Tech, you can explore exciting opportunities in IT, aviation, automotive, manufacturing, visual arts, and more. And Tulsa Tech offers a tuition-free scholarship for adults 18 to 23 years old. That's what I said, free. It's called the Accelerating Independent Scholarship. It's like fast-tracking into a career you love, can make money in, and a career with a future. Find out more about Tulsa Tech's Accelerating Independent Scholarship at tulsatech.edu.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news! The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student checking account with Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get a free Visa debit card for secure shopping power online or in stores. Plus, mom and dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Hill Spring Church in Sand Springs, we'd like to invite you to join us for one of our worship services, Sunday morning at 10 a.m. at the Charles Page High School Auditorium.
You can worship with us online at our website, hillspring.tv, our YouTube channel, or on Facebook Live.
We offer exciting programs for kids of all ages and a fun family atmosphere where it's easy to connect and find a place to belong.
Join us this Sunday. We'll save you a seat.
Hill Spring Church, making a difference together. At Hill Spring Church in Sand Springs, we'd like to...
Welcome back here at halftime. Owasso leading Wilson 35-22 as we'll run through some scoring here in the first half. For Owasso, the Rams' Jalen Montanani finishes with 15 points, leads all scorers in the game. 7 from Bowden Williams. Julian Wilson also was 7. 4 from Jack Kerr and 2 points from Kobe Freeman. Owasso was 10 of 12 from the foul line in the first half. On the other side for the Wilson Tigers, Charles Shelburne led the way with 6 points, both of those coming from beyond the arc. 3 from Zabrayan Shelburne with 3 from Anthony Wynn Jr., 5 apiece from Zion Shelburne and Keyshawn Shelburne. Wilson just 4 of 10 in the first half from the foul line. Other numbers in the first half, Matt?
Well, it looks like this. 11 turnovers for Wilson, just 9 for Owasso. In the rebounds category, Owasso has out-rebounded Wilson 21-14. 5 offensive boards for the Wilson basketball team, 9 defensive rebounds for Owasso, 6 offensive boards, 15 defensive rebounds. Shooting has been really the tail of the tape, if you will. For Wilson, They shot 29% from the floor, 36% from behind the arc, 40% from the foul line. For Owasso, they shot 44% from the floor, just 12% from behind the three-point arc, 83% from the foul line. In fact, Owasso only has one made three-pointer in the game. They are 1 of 8 from behind the arc. But where are they winning at? Well, Dustin, it comes down to points in the paint. Owasso has 18 to just 6 for Wilson. Points off turnovers, 14 for Owasso, 8 for Wilson. Second chance points, 9 for Owasso, none for Wilson. And fast break points, 12 for Owasso, just 2 for Wilson. Owasso also has 7 points off the bench to just 3 from Wilson. Owasso really stretching them out when it comes to the full court game.
They are, and you knew coming in that probably would be a point of emphasis for Owasso, is getting the ball into the paint when you have the size advantage that you do with Owasso and Jax Kerr at 6'11" and Montanati at 6'7". Some of the other guards 6'3", 6'4", and when you have that size advantage, you got to take advantage of it.
Well, and then running the fast breaks, 12-2. Owasso gets down the floor really well. For guys that are that size, they're hard to stop in transition, especially when they've got a full head of steam going to the bucket. They just get so high in the air that Wilson a lot of times finds themselves a little out of position. They've been forced to foul probably a little bit more than they'd like to.
Of course, we knew coming in, Jalen Montanati, the big story. He has 15, but it almost is like a quiet 15. He hasn't just, taken over the game, but he's hit some, shots when he's needed to. And I think probably a little bit of that because he hadn't made an open three yet.
Yeah, Jalen Montanati, 6 for 12 from the floor, 0 of 3 for behind the arc, 3 of 5 from the foul line. His three-point looks tonight have not been great. Now, he's an excellent shooter, and you just expect that at some point it's going to warm up. And we saw him a year ago in that last game against Dale really get hot from behind the arc. In about the fourth quarter of that game, Montanati just one of those guys that seems to get better as the game goes on, if you will.
So Owasso leading at 35-22. We'll take another break, come back to the BOK Center right after this. It's the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions presented by Quick Trip here on Squirtle.tv.
For a lot of people with a fear of their credit score and wanting a new or used car loan, this is the last place that one wants to be. Well, at Western Sun Federal Credit Union, a marginal credit score doesn't necessarily mean no. In fact, they have a terrific record of getting members approved, and all it requires is this. Give Western Sun a look for low rates and a fast response. I doubt you'll be disappointed. WSFCU.com.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company, older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We are making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
No matter what comes our way, we'll always put you first. You're more than a patient. You're someone we care about. And we're working hard every day to keep you safe and continue to give you the best care so you can feel comfortable here. Not because Stillwater Medical is a healthcare provider, but because we're your provider. And we're ready to see you and serve you right here at home.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Feel safe and secure with Arlo Wireless Outdoor Camera, available at Pioneer. Arlo offers top-notch protection with crystal clear video quality, rain or shine. Monitor your home from anywhere with remote smartphone access, whether you're at home or on the go. Arlo keeps you connected to what matters most. Trust Arlo and Pioneer to keep your home safe and secure. Visit gopioneer.com to get your Arlo wireless cameras today.
The future comes fast, which is why it's important to start planning for tomorrow today. So whether you're setting aside money for something special or just safeguarding it against a rainy day, at Gateway, we've got competitive rates on a full suite of savings products. So consider us your gateway to earning money on your money. Open a high-yield savings account with an annual percentage yield of 3.5%. Visit gatewayfirst.com. Gateway First Bank, member FDIC.
Farming today isn't just about hard work. It's about making smart choices. That's where Correction Line Ag and BW Fusion step in. We're redefining crop nutrition with cutting-edge biology that delivers real results. Stop relying on outdated methods. It's time for a fresh approach. CLA delivers data-driven solutions tailored for every growth stage, boosting your farm's ROI. Ready to get started? Call 833-CLA-SOIL or visit correctionlineag.com. Smarter farming starts here.
For more than a century, you have made St. Mary's your healthcare choice. It might be our dedication, compassion, and skill, or the personalized patient experience. Perhaps it is our award-winning, high-quality care. Whatever your reason, you trust St. Mary's will offer advanced technology and comprehensive care close to home. Learn more about our services at stmarysregional.com.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes. Is your school or booster club looking for ways to...
Welcome back inside the BOK Center as halftime is over. Wilson and Owasso doing battle in the final game of the evening here on day one of the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions. 35-22, Owasso leads it. Dustin Ghetto alongside Matt Ader, your crew here tonight. And, well, we figured out what games you and I have got tomorrow, Matt. Unfortunately, I get to work with Todd Miller, I think, tomorrow.
Be a special experience. We will all be tuning in for that one.
Yeah.
You work beside the great one.
You know, and it's funny, it's been a while since he and I've had a chance to do a game. We did some of the All-State games over the summer, and I forgot how different it is working with him after such a long time, you know.
Working with him versus working with me, it's the difference in just having a true professional sitting beside you, let me tell you.
Of course, you and I tomorrow will have Booker T. Millwood at 5:30, and then, of course, we'll have the winner of this one taking on Weatherford. If it ends up being Owasso, talk about a heck of a matchup tomorrow evening. Close this thing out on day two.
Boy, I'm telling you, anytime Owasso takes the floor, it's worth watching, but that could be a big-time matchup.
Well, the Rams will start with the ball here in the second half as they set up Bowden Williams. There's the lob backside to Montanati, who laid it in, but the foul was on the floor. This will be on Keshawn Shelburne, and that's just a tough matchup to stay with him as Shelburne goes at only 6'2". Just his first personal foul, though. Inbound will go to Kerr. Back to Montanati. Near side, Kobe Freeman. Left wing, Bolden Williams. They set up Montanati. Steps into the open three. Boy, airballed it again. That's the second time tonight we've seen that from Montanati.
Really want that one to be there. I think maybe the spatial gap behind the goal might be messing with him just a little bit here on day one.
And I will tell you, as an Oklahoma State fan, I don't want him to go anywhere but OSU. Now obviously, with Dad playing there is going to help, but I have a bad feeling that he's probably not going to end up in Stillwater.
Well, he will have his choice of places to go, no doubt about that. And I'm certain that OSU is one that's at least getting good consideration.
Back out to Charles Shelburne. Another three. This one's good from the top of the key, and Wilson really needed that one. That's a big shot. Gets him back within 10. Freeman on the drive. The floater to the right hand, no good. Ball on the floor picked up by Zion Shelburne. Shelburne into the front court. Lost it, got it back. Chance for the Tigers to get closer here is Shelburne. Keshawn Shelburne now at the foul line. Zabrain Shelburne on the drive. Shot swatted away by Jax Kerr. He'll come up with a rebound. Williams quickly up ahead to Montanati. Drives baseline all the way underneath. Lays it in off the glass. Nice finish there from Montanati. He's got 17.
Good solid reach from Montanati right there, too. Found himself trapped on the baseline, able to just extend back out into the lane underneath the bucket.
Zion Shelburne splits the defense, attacks the rim. The reverse layup, no good. It left it just short. Bowden Williams with the rebound. Outlet to Montanani. Back to Williams, back to Montanani. Left corner, fires for three, no good. And the rebound to Andrew Wilson, and then had it knocked out of his hands by Kerr. It'll stay with the Tigers. 6:13 to go, third quarter. Owasso leads 37-25. Again, this one was tight after one, 16-14, but 19-8. Owasso outscores Wilson in the second to take that 13-point lead at a half. And again, it's down to 12. Zion Shelburne around the screen. Bounce pass to Keshawn Shelburne. There's 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Guarded by Bowden Williams. Bodies him up, trying to get around him. Nowhere to go as he'll go to Charles Shelburne, left wing. Charles Shelburne on the drive. Attacks right at the big man. Too much English on that one. Rebound to Bowden Williams. Up ahead to Kobe Freeman. Underneath, cutting to the rim. Shot blocked, but a whistle and a foul called. And heading to the free throw line, I believe, will be Julius Wilson.
It was a good stretch right there from the Wilson Tigers. Nearly got the block without the foul. Just a little too much body on the backside.
I believe they whistled that foul on
Andrew Wilson, I think, is who took it.
So Wilson's second, as Julius Wilson's first free throw is up, and it's good. So first points of the game now for Julius Wilson. He'll have one more. Second free throw, got them both. 39-25. Owasso by 14. Brain Shelburne backs it out, bounce pass Keshawn Shelburne, baseline floater, no good, and the rebound by Julius Wilson. Wilson running the floor, bounce pass to Montanani, cuts to the paint and scores off the glass. And again, transition, Matt, something you mentioned in the first half. They're doing it again.
Tell you, these Owasso Rams just see the floor so well, and they attack in transition. You got to love the style of basketball they bring to the BOK.
Brain Shelburne cut off, guarded by Montanani. Crossover move. Goes to his right to Keshawn Shelburne. Brain Shelburne with it. Spin move into the paint. Back out to Keshawn Shelburne. He's cut off, had it knocked away and stolen. Montanani's got it. Up ahead to Bowden Williams. Underneath to Wilson. Missed the layup inside. And then a whistle and a foul call on the rebound. This will be on Julius Wilson. A little frustration foul there.
Really thought he had a good look at that finish, and the ball just kind of rimmed its way out.
So Wilson will exit Cohen Scott back in. Also back in Anthony Wynn Jr. for Wilson, as Keshawn Shelburne will exit. Of course, you look at the Rams coming off of most recently playing in a tournament out of the state of Oklahoma to really get them ready for this. They were in that City of Palms in Fort Myers, Florida, beat two top 10 ranked teams in the entire country down there. So they played some really stiff competition and played really well.
Saw some good news feeds on Jalen Montanani having some big games down there as well.
He certainly did, as there's the layup missed underneath. Here comes Bowden Williams, hands it off. This time layup good from the left side by Cohen Scott.
Yeah, the transition work for the Owasso Rams is just so smooth. They just have a gut feeling for where everybody is on the floor.
We'll take the timeout with Wilson. They trail at 43-25, 3:57 to go here in the third quarter. The 59th Annual Tournament of Champions presented by Quick Trip here on Squirtle.tv.
Our brand, Octus Legacy Private Wealth Management, is a reflection on our commitment to our clients, each other, and the growth we hope to achieve. As friends for multiple years, we operate like a tight-knit family where harmony and collaboration thrive. Our dedicated team of financial professionals complement each other, drawing on decades of shared experience. With a keen eye for detail, we understand each other's strengths, allowing us to deliver quality service. Our camaraderie extends beyond the workplace. We connect as friends, checking in over the weekends to stay connected. Our bond transcends the typical 9-to-5 workday, reflecting our commitment to genuine relationships. To become a client today, call us at 405-252-5925.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
43-25, Owasso lead. And the Tigers have it out of the timeout as Charles Shelburne sets up Wynn Jr. for a three, no good, hit off the top of the backboard. Wilson comes up with the offensive rebound, though. Back to Zion Shelburne. His jumper, no good. Wynn Jr. with an offensive rebound. Now here's a baseline jumper from Andrew Wilson. Too strong, no good. Another offensive rebound for the Tigers, though. Zabrain Shelburne at the foul line. Out to Wynn Jr. Pump fakes. Works against Montanati. Back to Shelburne. 3:20 to go. Shelburne against Bowden Williams. Right into the teeth of the defense. Back out to Zion Shelburne. He'll penetrate and draw the foul. This will be on the floor. See who the guilty party is for Owasso. It'll be Kobe Freeman. That's his second.
Got him on the arm right as he started that drive. Probably saved Jax Kerr a foul, though, because he was coming in over the top pretty heavy that time.
Charles Shelburne will inbound to the baseline. Inbound to Wilson. Andrew Wilson. Back out Zion Shelburne. Crossover move. Bodied up by Williams. Zabrain Shelburne into the paint. Right into the teeth of the defense. And then drew the foul, though. Missed the shot, but Zabrain Shelburne will head to the free throw line to shoot two.
Got to catch that foul on Kobe Freeman. That's back-to-back 2 quick fouls for Freeman.
So Zabrain Shelburne, first free throw is up and good. That's his first made free throw of the night. He missed his first 4. Kobe Freeman will exit for Owasso. Back into the game, Julian Wilson. Second free throw from Zabrain Shelburne. Front of the rim, back of the rim, drops in. After missing his first 4, he hits his last 2. The lead down to 16. 3:03 to go, third quarter. Owasso leading by 16 as Bowden Williams bounced past to Montanani. Squares up on Shelburne. Back straight away to Williams. Now to Montanani at the foul line. Out to Julian Wilson, who throws up the right wing 3, and he buried it.
Smooth three-point shot right there. Good rhythm, just perfect form, too.
Second made 3 from Wilson, and Zabrain Shelburne loses it. On the drive back the other way comes Owasso for the layup, and it's good from Cohen Scott.
More transition buckets from Owasso. They just run the floor as well as any team I've seen in this building.
Here's the lob underneath to Andrew Wilson. His layup good. Nice finish there underneath from Andrew Wilson. It's his first 2 of the game. Back the other way come the Rams. Montanani steps through behind the back dribble. Now continues with it. Fadeaway shot from the foul line. Spun out, no good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touched by Andrew Wilson of Wilson. Keshawn Shelburne back in. As he'll get Charles Shelburne. 1:59 to go, third quarter. It's 48-29 Owasso. Montanani lobs into Kerr. Now to Bowden Williams. Sets up Montanani, right corner for the open 3. This time he stuck it. First made 3 for Jalen Montanani.
Well, it wasn't really if they're going to start falling, but when, and now might be the time.
51-29. The lead has ballooned to 22, largest of the game. Zion Shelburne, left wing for 3, and the answer no good as it rattled out. Jax Kerr with the outlet pass up ahead to Julian Wilson, to Bowden Williams. Straight away for 3, no good. Runs down his own offensive rebound. Williams back out to Montanani. Montanani across the paint, attacks the rim with the right hand and drew the foul on Andrew Wilson. So 2 more free throws for Jalen Montanani. So Wilson has picked up his 3rd. It'll also be the 3rd team foul. So Jalen Montanani, 3 for 5 today. 51-29 as Montanani's first free throw is up and good. They'll have one more, make it now 4 of 6. Of course, this also Rams picking up a 6A state championship in football.
Wilson, not too bad either, made a deep run into the state semis. In fact, they were still playing football just a few weeks ago.
As Kerr got the offensive rebound, his stick back was no good, but the tip in was good from Cohen Scott after the missed free throw from Montanani. 54-29. Both these two teams actually pretty good at football. Now you've seen it on the basketball court. It's Keshawn Shelburne on the drive, lost it out of bounds. They're going to say it was knocked out of his hands. It'll stay with Wilson. I said Morris.
I am told that 15 of the 20 football players for Wilson also play basketball. So guys have been busy.
That's what a lot of times happens. You see at
Those
small schools.
Small schools for sure.
Keshawn Shelburne inbounds to Zion Shelburne. Here's Keshawn Shelburne. Baseline floater, no good. It was blocked. Andrew Wilson with the offensive rebound, working hard, and then drew the foul underneath. This will be on Owasso. Going to hit Cohen Scott with the foul. That'll be his second. Also the fourth team foul. Shelburne inbounds to Keshawn Shelburne. Back to Zion Shelburne. 35 seconds to go, third quarter. Crossover move, gets by Williams, dumps it off through the hands of Wilson. It's stolen away. Here comes Kobe Freeman on a breakaway layup. Missed the layup, though. Rebound to Zabrid Shelburne. Missed opportunity there. Wilson with numbers. Shelburne kicks it out to Keshawn Shelburne. And bounce pass knocked out of bounds near side. It'll stay with Wilson as Julian Wilson knocked it out. 16.1 to go. Final game of the night. Keshawn Shelburne will inbound to our right. Inbound to Zion Shelburne. Zion works against Jax Kerr. Steps back. He'll fire for three. And off the back of the rim. No good. Kobe Freeman with the rebound. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Up to Bowden Williams. Drives. Dumps it off to Kerr for the two-handed slam at the horn. And boy, that's one way to finish a quarter.
That was exciting and exceptionally well timed. I don't know if you could work out that choreography if you meant to. Just perfect.
So we'll head to the fourth. It's all Owasso in this one, leading at 56-29. Back to the BOK Center next. The 59th Annual Tournament of Champions presented by Quick Trip here on Squirtle.tv.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and range land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about. For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech. So you want to create your future.
Welcome back to the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions, live from the BOK Center, brought to you by Quick Trip. You're watching all the action right here on Squirtle.tv. Owasso right now stretching out over Wilson, 56-29. Our score, fourth quarter now underway.
Wilson will start with it, moving left to right. Zabrid Shelburne with it. Hands to Zion Shelburne. Nice little collision here over the near side. Zion Shelburne into the paint. Back out straight away. 3 from Keshawn Shelburne. Left it short. Jax Kerr with the rebound. One and done. Which we haven't seen that most of the night, though. There's been a few possessions that the Tigers have been able to come up with some offensive rebounds. Not been able to cash in on a lot of them, though. As Bowden Williams to Kobe Freeman. Freeman goes back to Williams. Now it goes to Jax Kerr. The big man wants to go to work. Kerr underneath the basket, trapped. Back out to Williams. He'll step into the open three. It's an air ball. Shelburne there for the backside rebound. Up ahead to Keshawn Shelburne. Drives all the way in. Shot was blocked. Jax Kerr with a rebound. Now to Kobe Freeman, to Bowden Williams. Here's a left corner three, up and good. Burying that one was Julian Wilson. He's hit 3 tonight. The lead is 30 now for the Rams. Zion Shelburne steps through, back out to Charles Shelburne for a long three. No good. It's an air ball. Rebound last touch by the Tigers. And again, this was 16-14 at the end of the first quarter. Since then, 43-15 is what Owasso has outscored Wilson.
Well, Owasso didn't shoot exceptionally well in that first quarter, but credit that to Wilson. They made them take some hard looks, and they play strong defense. They like to play right up in your face.
Cohen Scott missed the three. Jax Kerr with the offensive rebound and stick back. It's just too easy right there for the 6'11" senior. 61-29. Zion Shelburne into the paint. His pass deflected right back into the hands of Talon Dobson. Lorraine Shelburne with it. To Zion Shelburne, right corner. Stays with the dribble. Nice spin move up with a tough left-handed shot. It was blocked by Kerr. Baseball pass up ahead to Kobe Freeman, running the floor well and lays it in off the glass. Freeman now with 4.
And again, when you're in a Owasso Ram, you just look up and you know you've got a teammate flying down the floor, sometimes two.
Well, it's so much of it tonight, again, in transition, but it's been the defense on this end for Owasso. As that pass goes through the hands of a Wilson Tiger, they say it was last touch, though, by the Rams. As checking back in will be Crew Byerly. He'll get Bowden Williams. I have to think we may have seen the last of Jalen Montanati tonight. 5:36 to go. Owasso leading 63-29. Saber and Shelburne with it. Around the screen from Wynn Jr. Baseline underneath. Reverse layup good.
It was a great play. You got Jax Kerr to commit to you on the far side of the basket that used the rim almost like another defender to keep his arm out of that reverse layup.
Kobe Freeman on the drive all the way in. Floater good in front of the rim. Nice finish there from Kobe Freeman.
Solid concentration, too. Had hands in his face the whole way. Still smooth enough to get that ball to drop right in.
Zabron Shelburne on the drive. Nearly lost it. Got it back. Got his own offensive rebound and then had it knocked out of his hands. They're going to whistle a foul, though, against Owasso.
Going to catch the big man, Jax Kerr, with that one.
That'll be just his third after, remember, he picked up 2 in the first quarter.
Colton Hilbert will get in for his first minutes of the game.
Inbound, Zabron Shelburne. Bounce pass back to Zion Shelburne. Zion into the paint, and then a whistle and a foul called from behind. This will be on Crew Byerly. That'll be his second. It's also the second team foul against Owasso. Anthony Wynn Jr. will inbound to the baseline. Bounces it in to Andrew Wilson. Now to Zion Shelburne. Wynn Jr. crossover move. Heaves it up for 3. It's no good. Backside rebound by Zabron Shelburne. Laid it in off the glass. Count it, and he's fouled. Nice finish there from Shelburne inside. He's now got 8 in the game.
Caught the foul that time on Hibbert.
Hibbert will exit into the game for the Rams. Spencer LeBeau. Zabron Shelburne to the free throw line. Chance to complete the three-point play here, and he does. He's also made his last 3 free throws. 4:25 to go, fourth quarter. It's 65-34. Owasso on the drive to the rim, finishing with a left hand. Crew Byerly. his first 2 points of the game. Here comes Anthony Wynn Jr. Hands to Zion Shelburne. With it left wing across the paint, spin move underneath. Tough shot at the rim. It was contested. Got his own offensive rebound. Abram Shelburne lines up a three. That's no good as well. Cohen Scott with a rebound. Outlet pass up ahead to Julian Wilson. Drives all the way in. Reverse layup. Good.
Right over the top of the head on that reverse layup, too.
Boy, these guys make it look easy, don't they? As Wynn Jr. back the other way. Capitalizes at the rim for the finish. He's got 5. The lead, 33. Julian Wilson underneath. Cross-court pass out to Byerly. Now straight away to Spencer LeBeau. Here's a left wing three from Freeman. No good. Backside rebound by Talon Dobson. Dobson the other way is trapped and then had it taken away by Cohen Scott. Bounce pass up ahead to Freeman, who lays it in off the glass. So Freeman's points picking up here in the fourth quarter, and Wilson wants a timeout. Well, actually just a substitution timeout real quick. As Nico Nguyen will check in, the 5'10 junior for Owasso. Aiden Barnard has checked in for Wilson, along with Napoya Williams. Also into the game, Alex Ganotti. Talon Dobson staying out on the floor for the Tigers. So both teams have emptied the bench here with about 3 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Dobson on the drive, drew the foul against Colton Hibbert. That'll be his second. It'll be the fourth team foul. One more will put Wilson in the bonus. Wynn Jr. bounces it into the hands of Ganotti. They'll go into the corner now to Williams. Napoya Williams to Wynn Jr. straight away. Steps through, now nowhere to go with it. Hands back into the hands of Dobson. Dobson spins by the defender, gets into the paint, and a whistle and a foul called on the drive from Dobson. Colton Hibbert will pick up his third. So 2 free throws for Talon Dobson. His first trip there tonight. First free throw is up and good from Talon Dobson. Dobson will shoot one more. Second free throw is up and good. So Dobson connects on both, 71-38, just 2:40 to play. Iguanu in the backcourt. Up ahead to Hibbert. Nico Nguyen. Back to Hibbert, to Nguyen, left corner. He'll try a three. It's an air ball, no good. Offensive rebound and stick back is Byerly there for it.
That was a fantastic rebound and stick back from Byerly.
Sometimes plays like that, you think it's just a pass, right? As Wynn Jr. on the drive, puts up the difficult runner, no good. Rebound by Julian Wilson. Here comes Nguyen, center of the floor. Kicks it left wing to LeBeau. Now into the corner. Here's an open three. Good from Byerly, who's heated up here in the fourth. He's got 7 in the game now. 76-38, just 1:45 to play here in the fourth quarter. Dobson on the drive, drew the foul. If this is on Hibbert, I think he's picked up his 4th. It's also the 5th team foul, so free throws upcoming for the Tigers. So Talon Dobson back to the free throw line. He just made a pair of free throws. He'll shoot 2 more here. First free throw is up and good from Dobson. Second free throw, no good as it rims out. Back come the Rams. Pressure in the backcourt. Wilson beats it into the paint. Nguyen, left corner for a three. No good. Rebound on the floor. Carams right into the hands of Julian Wilson, who sticks it back up and in. 1:20 to go, fourth quarter. It's all Owasso leading 78-39 as there's a turnover McGuan comes up with a steal. Up ahead to Wilson. Steps through. Byerly, left corner for three. No good. And hit on the floor. Picked up by Wilson. Lobs it out high to LeBeau. He'll try the open three. No good. Rebound by Talon Dobson. Under a minute to go here in the opening round. Final game of the day at the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions. The Rams look to be moving on to the semifinals. They'll be taking on the Weatherford Eagles tomorrow evening at 8:30, the final game of the night tomorrow. Napoya Williams, far side to Aiden Bernard. Down to the corner to Dobson. Dobson drives baseline, stops, leans in for the shot. No good, missed everything there. Rebound by Julian Wilson. Under 30 seconds left. Wilson back out to Colton Hibbert. Nico Naguan with it. Back to Hibbert, 15 seconds. And if at this point, Matt, I think the Rams are just going to let this time roll down.
Yeah, I think they're definitely in no-shot territory. Coach Montnani happy to take his 78-39 victory to the locker room and start getting game plans ready for tomorrow.
So that's what it looks like as the final score in this one. Owasso knocks off Wilson by a final score of 78-39. Owasso will move on to take on Weatherford tomorrow in the semifinals. Wilson will take on Dale tomorrow at 1:30 on the consolation side. 78-39 is your final. We'll take a break, come back, and wrap up our coverage here of day one of the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv.